Hello, it's Nikki from Colon to Cosmos. Welcome back. I thought I'd pop an extra video on because I've realised how in myself and many of the people I am connected with, anxiety is really being triggered at the moment by the coronavirus situation. So I thought I'd just come on with a little bit of information and a meditation to see if I can give both myself and all of you some support. Those of us with post-traumatic stress disorder will find this has been massively triggered as well. Feelings of helplessness, feelings of fear, perhaps panic, all these will be triggered in the situation in even somebody without anxiety and PTSD. But if you have this as your background, you may find that it's amplified, it's multiplied, because it's resonating back to all those other times in your life when you may have felt helpless or fearful or panicky. So your nervous system will be tending perhaps to go back to a more default situation of fight and flight or freeze, or maybe going between the two. It can be quite a roller coaster. So let's just take a few moments to see if we can become a little bit more aware of what's happening in our nervous systems through a meditation and breath practice, to help it to calm a little bit, to down-regulate, perhaps to realise it doesn't need to go back quite as much to the old stuff as this current situation is helping it do. So find somewhere to sit comfortably for a few minutes. I'm kneeling across a bolster, which is really comfy for me. You could sit cross-legged or legs straight. It doesn't really matter as long as you're comfortable. And as long as your back, your spine is reasonably straight to allow you to breathe properly in the meditation. We don't want to be slumped. So when you've found a comfortable position, just have your hands resting palm in palm on your lap or perhaps on your thighs if that's more comfortable. And just close your eyes and go inside for a few minutes. Once your eyes are closed, imagine the weight of your body falling down through your sitting bones into the bolster or the cushion or the floor, wherever you are. Imagine your spine rising up straight and extended to where it meets the skull. Allow the back of your neck to become long, your jaw to soften, your face to soften. Allow your shoulders perhaps to relax a little bit. Allow your tongue to be loose in your mouth. And breathe. And without judgment and without trying to do anything clever, just allow yourself to notice your breath. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. And just notice the quality of your breath, again without judgment or trying to change it. Perhaps it feels a little shallow, perhaps parts of your inhalation or exhalation aren't as smooth as they could be. Acknowledge and notice with compassion. In this meditation, we're using the breath as a window into our autonomic nervous system to notice whether we are a little in fight and flight. Maybe our adrenals are working hard, maybe you're a little bit jumpy, hypervigilant, on edge, alert, unrested. We may notice perhaps we're in freeze, dissociated, difficult to feel or relate with anybody else, including ourselves. Or we may notice that we're going between the two. So as you continue to breathe in and breathe out, if other thoughts come into your mind, that's normal. Just come back to the breath. And acknowledge and perhaps become aware inside your body that there may be many other things that preceded the situation we're in today in the world, which created feelings of being helpless or fearful, anxious, panicky. That are being triggered on a deep level in your nervous system, in your body, by the situation we're in at the moment. And just allow yourself to acknowledge that with great compassion for yourself. Sending some breath and peace and calm to your nervous system. Perhaps putting your hands on the lower belly, that centre of emotional and spiritual growth. Sending the breath there. This part of our nervous system in the belly where we are constantly wondering how safe we are on a deep level. Can we send warmth and breath and compassion there? Acknowledging that in this very moment that we're in together, you and I, we're in safety. That perhaps in this moment we're finding some element of calm and peace and stillness. Perhaps for a moment, at least, our breath can deepen and be smooth. And if we find none of these things, again, just sending ourselves compassion, not judgment. And you can stay with this meditation for as long as you like. You can do it as often as you like. And you may find that as you repeat it, your nervous system responds increasingly to your presence and your compassion. And now just taking a couple of really deep breaths. And on the next breath, inhale through the nose and then sigh it out through the mouth. Taking, if you'd like to, your hands to heart center, and we'll join together in an Om, a wonderful universal vibration. Allow yourself to feel the vibration of the Om through your whole body. Taking a snapshot of how you feel in your body at this moment to remember to come back to. Namaste.